Hello everybody and welcome back to Creations Camp. I'm Laura, the creator, and with me today is Michael. Thanks again for joining us. As promised, today we're going to work on a witch tutorial, or do it yourself. I hope some of you had the opportunity to order your Unique in the Creek board. You can find them at Deco Exchange. And these boards we'll be using an awful lot, especially as we get closer to the holidays, you guys. We're going to be able to do all kinds of stuff with these boards. And I wanted you to know that Damon has them at Deco Exchange, so make sure you take advantage and order. And I'm going to leave you, his affiliate link is right under my live. Michael, did you put the link up there for them? The links for the affiliates? And you can get those, probably should get a few, because we're going to be making the witch, we're going to be making a Christmas tree, and sorts of other fun stuff. So I was thinking about making an angel, so it might be worth investing in a couple if you do order, because like I said, demand is high for these things right now. I don't know if any of you had an opportunity to get to the store and check out the Dollar Tree since we last spoke, but let me know if you've had the chance of making any of the wreaths. Let me know where you're joining us from. I'd like to know who is joining us from where. So when you say hello, tell me where you're checking in from. I also want to take the time to thank everybody for sharing. And I want to appreciate your help in helping me grow. And we will continue to grow as long as you continue to come back. And I will keep my promise of keeping you entertained with some really cool stuff that I've learned with Damon and his wonderful coaches over at Deco Exchange. I do want to share some cool ribbons while we wait for some more people to join us that I got today. This is one of them. Very cool glitter ribbon. And again, you can find this at Deco Exchange. You guys know purple is my color. So here's another really cool purple. This is another color that is very user-friendly. You can use it for all other times of the year as well. Got some Christmas ribbon to it that I wanted to share with you that I thought was pretty cool. And my favorite burlap. And I got this one in a big roll. So don't forget to take advantage of my discount and make sure you visit Deco Exchange. As a matter of fact, they're running a special now that if you do shop and use my link on this during this tutorial and use the code birthday, you will get an extra 10% discount, I think it is. So take advantage of that. I hope to God that you are getting ready for the holidays. They're just around the corner, and if you can learn to make some gifts for your family and friends, why not? Take advantage of these tutorials and start making some of these so you can give them to your family and friends, and they'll make great gifts, and especially if they're handmade by you. Why not? Okay, so this is the Unique in the Creek board. They call this the tree board because it looks like a tree, but we can use it for so many things. And as long as you can come back or keep coming back and sharing and helping me grow, I'll teach you the many ways you can use this thing. But the first thing I wanted to do is actually teach you how to use this appropriately. Now, I know I promised that I would try to keep you no longer than an hour, so Michael's going to be my timekeeper, right, Mike? Okay, you said it. And I'm going to be using this mesh today. Both are from Deco Exchange. You know, that's the warehouse that I work with, because they obviously have good material, stuff that you're not going to find in everybody else's front door, and good material, most important, and great prices. And if you use my affiliate link, you want to take advantage of that code. Uh, I'll post it after the live, or if you need it, please text me and I'll give it to you personally, because it's for those of you that are coming to my group as an added thank you for coming and for helping me grow. And if you keep coming back, I'll keep giving you all the information you need so that you can make these and make some beautiful presents for this Christmas and holiday season. So this is the Deco Poly Mesh Black, and this is one beautiful one that I love for the holidays, Halloween especially. Although you can use it for any other, but we're using these two tonight. So just so you know. Now back to the board. The top is our hanger. So I've already put a hanger on there. I always put these on for my customers, just so they already have something to use as a hanger. And I usually just include, a zip tie. I like to include a heavy duty one. And then the other thing I want you to pay attention to is that when we talk about sets of holes, we mean these two sets. Okay, the ones that are circled. Okay, these are sets. Now, when we talk about shared holes, or what people call shared holes, it's if you really want to make it really extra full, and or maybe the mesh is not covering your board enough, you might want to use those extra shared holes, as they call them. But other than that, when I tell you, load up your board, and I mean load it all up, I don't mean the shared holes, okay? I mean the two holes that you see, the two sets of holes, okay? Alright, so having said that, we're going to leave these two alone for time being. We put up our hanger, and now we're going to start working with our mesh. Now, excuse me for covering your ears if it bothers you. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a great day. Is there anybody out there, Mike? Help me learn how to check these, because I may not have you around forever. So basically all you do is you measure 10 inches. So I'm going, Michael, are they getting close? I want you to bring them down so they can see. We're going to get to work. Okay, so we're going to measure 10 inches. And we're going to take our blade cutter. And we're basically just cutting. This is also available at Deco Exchange. Take advantage of that extra discount. What I like to do is fold it. You'll see that this comes up. And what I like to do is fold it and then try to get the creases. Let me show you an easier way. Remember I told you about these last time? These are great because they hold things down for you. Just kind of, this is what we call a ruffle, okay? And then I want you to scrunch again and then fold. So you're basically gonna scrunch and ruffle, scrunch and fold. I'll show you that again. And then you're gonna zip tie. You can use, if you want to, most definitely use zip ties. I, as you know, like to use my my zip ties. It's just a habit of mine now. I guess I'm just used to it. But you put them in one at a time, and the easiest way to do it, and the way I was taught to do it, is just take the 6-inch zip tie. I always recommend the 6-inch. We could probably get away with using the 4-inch guys. They are cheaper. We were always trying to save some money because things are so expensive now. This is the 4-inch, but you know, it's up to you what you feel more comfortable with. I prefer to use the I prefer to use uh, the 6-inch only because of my bad hands. And so the reason we want to fold here, everybody, is because see what happens naturally. Mesh, people don't know this, and some people that are not used to working with mesh may not realize that this is normal. It happens. It frays. It will happen. Anytime you work with this, it will start coming apart. It will fray. And so what we try to do is to avoid the fray showing up, even though the fray look is in again. Some people that don't understand how this fabric is, or plastic, this is actually plastic, they might return it saying, anyway, something's wrong with this fabric, it's bad. You know, they wouldn't know. But mesh, deco mesh, and even the more expensive one, even poly burlap, is very much one that frays the worst, and it's the most expensive. Other than next to the burlap, then it's usually I found the fabric mesh, and then from then on, it depends on the mesh. One of these days, maybe we can talk more about types of mesh. So this is what we're looking for. This is the effect we're looking for. And you're gonna keep putting your zip ties, and you're gonna do this all the way up to. I like to try to see. You know, this is a new idea I've been throwing around. I worked on this one. If you can see it, probably not. But I did work on one that I'll share with you later. And then I decided, well, I don't want to work on the same one again. So this morning I was actually thinking of another one to share with you. So this is what we're going to do. Anybody have any questions? Michael? Anybody out there? Anybody joining us? If you are, let us know where you're joining us from, please. Can you show me where I can see the comments over here? Thank you.
They're right here, Mama.
What is that?
If they pop up, they'll be right here.
Okay, so we're good there.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what you do if you want to use the 3-inch. I believe this is the 4-inch. I believe, yes, 4-inch. So this is shorter, so a little harder to work with, but not impossible. And we run to 10 inches. We go from our 15 to 25, and we cut. See how nice and easy. These are great to have. These cut any fabric, and again. And you can make these as long as you want, but since we're folding them, they're going to be way dark enough, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay? And then just scrunch. Alright? Keeping your hands in the center. I always put my hand down, take that off, and then fold it in half. and then you want to put it into your next zip tie. Now this is a 4-inch. This is the one that gives me trouble, so this is why I try to use the 6-inch. But same thing, doesn't matter which one you use. Okay, so that's the look we're going for. Okay, so I'm going to show you what was one that I've already started, just to save some time, sake of time. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut some mesh. And what I do is I just take I want you to see this, take my foil mesh and then scrunch it, fold it, hold it, and then just go back into the next zip tie. I've already preloaded. This is something I do when I'm, watching TV or watching the Sox play. Go Sox. Any Chicago Sox fans out there watching today? Any baseball fans watching today? Okay. See? This is what we're going for. This kind of look. You can leave these alone for just a little while longer. Okay. So, I've skipped this row just to see how we do. For the sake of saving you some expense, I'm going to see if we can skip this because this is black. And the nice thing about working with black is that it is good coverage. And with this particular ruffle, again, we fold, scrunch, and then we fold again and finish it up and fold it again. See how cute? So we start from here and we end up there. Hold it tight, squeeze it in here about an inch, no more than, say, the size of your tip of your finger. Take the zip tie, fold it, hold it hard, and then pull, and then cut your extra off. Easy peasy. So thanks again for coming back and joining me. I am so excited to report that I have been getting a lot of views, and I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you to my familia. Thank you for all of your support. You've allowed me to grow, and I can't thank you enough for that. I hope that you know that I wouldn't ask you to share anything if it weren't something worth sharing. But you can trust me to do what I have to do to try to make you all proud, and that if you do continue to refer me, to recommend me to your friends, I guarantee you that I will not let you down. But we need to keep sharing. So let's keep moving. Oh, here it is. So what's the word? Anybody out there yet? Let me know who's in the house and where you're from. Again, scrunch, fold in to avoid those nasty frays that some of us don't like. I personally, it used to bother me in the beginning. Now it doesn't bother me much anymore. But if you do find that there's a fraying going on, there's some ways you can reduce it, but there's no way to prevent it. All we can do as creators is teach you how to make your petals or your wreaths using the correct type of wreath frame and or mesh or material to better be able to cover the frame so that you don't have to spend much money and so that it gives you the coverage that you need to make a beautiful product. Okay? And don't forget the zip ties. You can also find, matter of fact, you can find anything at Deco Exchange, and you're not limited to having to buy, 5 at a time like you are with Amazon, which is, perfectly fine if you want to buy them from Deco Exchange too, but you're probably going to get a better deal at Deco Exchange. Like I said, if you haven't bought the ribbon maker, the Easy Bowl maker, oh my goodness, they are so cheap at Deco Exchange right now compared to every other place. And I keep waiting for them to bring the price up, and thank God they haven't. So take advantage of that. Okay, so we fold in. I want you to see, so I'm going to put this out there. Fold in, so we try to protect it from the frame. And pull in the center, and fold in again to protect it again. We want to prevent as much fraying as possible. And then we fold. And this is what's giving us that awesome coverage that we're getting. We wanted beautiful coverage. This is what makes customers come back to you. If you ever decide you want to sell, you decide that you get, you love this, and that you want to do it for a living, let me know. I can definitely give you some suggestions in terms of where to go to get your help. And like I did with Deco Exchange, I have learned so much. Got a long way to go, but hey, we never stop learning, right? And that's the beauty of lifelong learning. That as long as we keep our minds open, we keep learning. Anybody out there yet, Mike? Okay, how's everybody doing tonight? Anybody excited about the witch? Yeah, I personally love a witch. We're gonna make a witch, and I already made one. Michael, you want to show him this one that I started to play with before I... Can they see that one?
Mm-hmm.
You all, that's the one I made earlier. Thank you, Mike. Ooh, looks like I have a bad zip tie. Sometimes it happens. Okay, so moving right along. Anybody in yet? Who's in yet? Let's see. Hi, Bianca. How are you, sweetheart? My favorite Halloween character has always been the witch. I'm not into scary. Some people get into scary Halloween. I don't know. How about you, Bianca? You like scary, or you like, what kind of Halloween do you like? Bianca's checking in from Chicago. She's a Chicago girl, too. What do you like, honey? You like scary or no? Because I was thinking about making a scary one. What do y'all think? Or is it a bad idea with all the kids in the house? Or do you actually get any time alone to watch? I don't want to do anything that's going to make the kids start to cry, because, I don't know. I was thinking about doing one for Halloween, but I gotta get those done because we don't have a lot of time left with Halloween around the corner. Then we'll be doing Christmas, you guys. It's going too fast, too fast. What you doing, Bianca? Scary, huh? I was thinking about making a scary clown. What do you think? Or a witch? What would you, I mean, not a witch, but, a scary, uh, oh, you know which one I wanted to do? Something, I don't know, maybe something with, uh, they used to call it, they won't let us use the word Grinch because Disney, I guess, has got it patented, copyright. So the green man that stole Christmas, I was thinking about doing one of him. He's not scary though. That wouldn't scare anybody. But I've got some scary ones. I'm going to surprise you guys next week with something. Got a couple things that came in, and some are scarier than others. Definitely. How about for fall? What kind of fall stuff do you guys like? Bianca, what do you like? What's your favorite color, Bianca? Yeah, the scary clown? Yeah, I think I like that. I think I'm going to do a scary clown next week. Let's do something a little scary. Hopefully we won't have too many children running around crying, because that'll make me feel bad. Then they'll have nightmares. Oh no, I don't think I want that. I never like clowns. As long as they're not living and in person and breathing, then I don't mind it. But if it's a fake clown, I'm not scared of a fake clown. But kids are impressionable, you know. That's all I mean. Okay, so the next thing we're doing is we're gonna put this beautiful mesh, which is the one I was telling you about. This one here. I'm gonna show you how we work with this mesh. This is beautiful. I love the colors. I love anything with really loud colors. I've been thinking about what to call the group. I'm going to need you guys to help me find a name for our group, because we haven't come up with a name, and I was kind of waiting for our group to get a little bigger, but now that we've had more followers, I'm hoping we could all come up with a group name. And I wanted it to be something, you know, different and unique. So this is a mesh, guys. Isn't it such a cool color combination? Well, I'm going to do something nice because I want the witch to have sort of the same kind of effect that this one does. You can't see it, but that's okay. So I'm going to cut it, and it's cool because it matches this one perfectly. See that? Okay. So I got a couple of these. I'm going to show you how I did that. Let me move this baby out of the way for a minute. Okay. What did I do with it? Oh well. I don't know what I did with my cutter. Alright, well, we'll cut it again. This time we're going to cut it. Let's do another 10. I'm spitting here. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's do 15. I was going to say 10, but it might look nicer. What I'm going to do here for you is show you how to do the skirt for the witch. Because we obviously want her to have a cool skirt. So you basically just do this, pull it, okay, where's my, oh, so, it's been nice weather, huh, finally, thank goodness, we've been needing nice weather. See what we're doing now? We're making the witch's the witch's skirt. Okay, so this is the witch's dress. Now we're gonna make it so she's got her little tutu, her skirt. Okay? So you guys work with me here, and I'll show you once you do that how fast it goes, because once you load up these things, you fly through it. And like I said, you load them up while you're sitting down watching your TV programs, and it goes so fast. Okay, so here's another one. Check it out. See how fast it goes. Remember, we want to put at least a thumb's worth of material, because you don't want your material to fall apart. You don't want it to come flying out, okay? You want it to be snug in there. So let me show you how to make sure you got enough material underneath that zip tie. Okay? So I'm making a tutu now. See how pretty that looks? This is going to be full of her skirt. Alright? So she's going to be a very fashionable witch if I have anything to do about it. Okay. So like I like to do, I made a bunch of them. And you could put one or two or however fluffed up you want that tutu. That's up to you. You make it your own. This is a new design that I'm coming up with. Nobody that I've seen has made it before. So this is one that I'm bringing to you, my own creation. So hopefully you like it. Alright? See? I'm going to show you again how we did that piece. Okay? It's very easy. Very easy. Again. I still can't believe I lost my cutter. It's all around here somewhere. I always end up finding everything. Sooner or later, they all show up. So, take your mesh. That's really bothering me. Michael! Honey, I hate to bother you again. But, oh well, such is life. Can you get me my electric scissors from downstairs, babe? So you measure it 30, from say, you could do 10 inches, you could do 15 inches. I think it looks better a little longer. Let's just go with the 15. Okay, these are the scissors that I recommend from the dollar store, you guys. Betty Crocker scissors. Best dollar store scissors I've ever bought. Very good. Betty Crocker scissors, dollar store. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more time how we're going to do this. You're going to take your piece. Remember, it goes up. That's fine. And you could do this while you're sitting down. Just twist in. Like you do a little flauta, taquito. Taquito making me hungry. Taquito de papa. Okay, here we go. Unos taquitos de carne asada. Here we go. See how we did that? Easy peasy. And this way it prevents all the fraying possibilities are less when we have less exposed. Then, like you know, I like my rubber bands from the dollar store. I put the rubber band on there, and then I just put them aside until I need them, and make it as full and beautiful as I want to. Can you imagine how many gifts you could get done with if you just, thank you, sweetheart. You're the man. If you just learn how to make a few things. I am going to teach you how to make some very cool pumpkins. I made some for my sister. Hi, Rosie. Oh, there she is. Hi, sis. I made a few pumpkins with my sister. My sister's always been my guinea pig. I, I always end up trying new things with her. She usually says yay or nay. You know, sometimes I fill up her house with glitter. And she never complained. She always encouraged me. So my sister's in the house. Hi sis, I love you. You love that my shirt. Oh, the skirt. Yeah, yeah, needs glasses, honey. Yeah, and Laura needs glasses. I don't know. I had that LASIK eye surgery before my first heart attack, but after my heart attack and all this medicine, my eyesight changed again. So you love the skirt. I'm glad. I love the colors, don't you? And you see how easy it is to make? You guys get it? Easy, right? Give me a thumbs up if it's easy. Who is not going to be able to make this? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. See why you guys have no excuse not to make one. And you can make it your own, your colors. You can go to Deco Exchange and pick out your uh, if you want to make it black like I did, that's fine. You could put lights in your witch. That I've done that before. Put lights in my wreath. That's absolutely fine. I don't do that anymore when I sell them, you guys, because I don't want to get people calling me saying their lights don't work anymore. You know what I mean? Well, I don't think I want that kind of responsibility over people's lives. So, this is nice. If you make it, you buy your lights, you you put them on, and you can set it so it turns on automatically, you know, at dusk. And boy, is it gonna look gorgeous with all these colors, and then the lights on it too. And I've got more to show you, so I gotta stop talking. I gotta get to work because I said I'm not keeping you more than an hour. My niece Bianca has already said that she wants a scary clown will do. Okay, so we're doing a scary clown next week, guys. That's what my niece wants, that's what she gets. How you like it so far? Not bad, huh? Let's see if we can get away with skipping a row, guys. I'm gonna try it. Can't promise it'll work. If we can hide the... See, I'm not used to skipping rows, but sometimes we can hide... If we can hide the board, then we can pull it off. Alright? Let's see what we can do here. I have some cut already. I'm just going to do these faster since you guys already know what I'm doing. Thanks again. I appreciate you sharing. And I'm going to be putting up some new stuff in my shop. I've been working hard all this week. I've been doing a lot of training. Oh God, so much training. I'm so trained out already. But I've got the velvet pumpkins coming out. I've got witch hats with witch hats and witch hats and witch legs. If you want, got those coming out in the shop. I've been putting a lot of work into those. Creating the hat myself, and you know, it's time consuming because you know it's easier to buy them, but I figured if I have to make them, I may as well make them and have them available to sell in my shop. Because if you go on the Etsy store, they're pretty expensive, guys. Pretty expensive. But I got my hands on some velvet, and I love velvet. It's just so expensive, y'all. So expensive. It's crazy. Everything is. They say the only thing that's not expensive right now and not expected to keep going up is airfare. So if anybody wants to travel, this is the time. Everything else, not so good. Not so good. Not so good at all. So I got a lot of good feedback, and I'm very happy with the feedback on the pumpkin, especially the pumpkin. Everybody gets to see this, right? Very easy. Everyone, especially us Mexicans, know how to make a taco, right? And then we pull it. That's how we do. We're pulling it, and then folding it. See? I can't make it easier for you guys. I just want to make sure it leaves a good nice skirt. I want it to be very cute. Okay. So who likes it so far? Hi, Tia Lupe. How are you? You like it, Tia Lupe? See what I'm doing, guys? Easy peasy. See? And I like to mix the colors so they're not in any particular order. And you can obviously leave them more open. But like I said, I'm just afraid of the fraying. I don't know how many people would really appreciate the fraying so much. So I try to leave them as closed. I figure in time they'll open up on their own. But I just wanted to give you an idea. If you want to leave them a little more open, the skirt will look fuller though. But the fraying is probably going to be more of a challenge for you. How's it look, everyone? How's it looking? Everybody like those beautiful colors? Doesn't it like wake you up, the colors? The combination is gorgeous. And you can combine it with any one of the colors here. I picked black, but you can go with the dress in obviously any color that matches this. You can go even with fuchsia. I mean, if you're going with a really hot pink, I mean, you just go with it and you make it your own. But you could make just the sexiest witch. And this is filled it up, so we were able to skip some holes for you also. Save some mesh. This mesh isn't too expensive because it's not the most expensive mesh. This is more on the cheaper end actually of what Deco sells. This I bought at Deco both of these meshes, and these will run you less expensive. So this is a mesh that look at the beauty of this black, the shining color. You still find some that they have with extra shine. They have such beautiful things. I mean, I got some beautiful stuff from Deco today. Look at that beautiful, gorgeous purple. And look at what the Dollar Tree sells. I'm just putting it out there. The difference. I mean, nothing wrong with Dollar Tree. I love my Dollar Tree. But when you can't have the best, you got to go with what you can afford, right? But if you're gonna make it for home, make it with the best. Look at this. The difference between that and if you're gonna make it for a present for your boss. Can you imagine what a nice, bosses are always so hard to shop for. But what a nice thing to do. Make your boss a pumpkin. Make your boss, something that you handmade. That's something she's not gonna find in any store. Yeah, I know, because that was always an issue. Why do you get something that has everything? You know? No, you make them something. Because they don't have, I guarantee you, they don't have where you're going to make them. And what boss doesn't appreciate something that you handmade? You know? It's like the difference between eating out and you know, hitting the closest drive-through and picking up what everybody's having versus really going out and getting something worth, making something worth having, um, or having a great meal. There you go. So how's that looking so far? Hmm? Okay, so we're not done yet. Not by a long shot. Okay. We're going to put a couple more up here. Now these, the black one, where'd the black one go? Oh. Let's do a couple more black ones, I think, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have about 6 more. And then we'll be fine. Here we go. So who else is on? It's my same people all the time. Never fails, right? And same people like Tia, Lupe, my aunt, my dad, Lupe, my Lupe, and my sister. Never fails. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna put a couple more on, and I think we'll be okay if we add a few more. Just because I want it nice and full. It would be good if it were a good one. Okay, so you all remember how easy this was. You just take the zip tie, make sure that the flat head is what you see there, right? You put at least that much in there, okay? Because you want to make sure you get it all in there. Because if not, then it's going to be flying out with the first wind gust you get. Okay, there we go. And pull. Okay. Couple more. Just going to show you again how we do it. We fold this down. Fold it down. Just to get rid of those sprays as much as we can. And then we just keep pulling. I fold those in again. And then fold it. Get another zip tie. And you could do 4-inch or 6-inch. I suggest you try both to see which one you feel more comfortable with. It's really up to you guys. Oh, see, that's why I have a hard time with the 4-inch. I need my 6-inch, guys. It's too easy to lose them when they're so small. And when you have big hands like me. Okay. Jeez. I think I ran out of 6-inch. Okay, look it once again. You're gonna pull this in. Any of my sister-in-laws in today? Nobody? No? No Patty, no Irma. How about the Aleti? Where's she at tonight? So is everybody's kids back to school now? See how easy that was, guys? See how easy? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up a little bit with some of the same here so it evens out a little better there. I think it'll help if I give it a better transition there. What do y'all think? Now this is where the share holes come in handy. If you have one, if you already used it, you can use it again. That's the beauty of the share holes. You can use the holes over and over again as long as you can keep squeezing your zip ties in there. Okay? Just make sure you're squeezing them or getting them in there the right way, or else you're wasting your time. Okay? Make sure you're putting them in with the head in the right direction. Okay, here we go. Now we got it. It's got to be the flat side of the zip tie that goes up, or else it's a waste of your time. And trust me, it's happened to me many times before. So you see, if we stick this like we did the black one, it's an easier transition. Okay? Now, what I'm going to show you is what I did with my other one. Okay? You can pick as much of a squirt as you want. You can put all the decoration you want in the colors you want. This skirt I made much fuller because I left the taquitos a lot looser. I put legs on this one that I made for it myself, and I made a nice hat for it. And this is a hat I made for it. Okay. How do you like it? This is basically what you have left to do to complete your hat, your witch. How you like it, guys? The only thing that's different is that I put my hat on, and I used some of the, instead of the, this is another thing you can do with this board. I used the Dollar Tree, some of the Dollar Tree, this is the one I used, as a matter of fact, hold on. It's over here somewhere. I just bought it. Well, regardless, it was from the Dollar Tree. Here, I got it in green too. Beautiful, but it's not a big amount, but I use the orange, but this thing is all over my house now. This is very bad. It looks very nice, you guys, but stay away from it. I wouldn't sell this to anybody. I'm gonna end up having to keep this one. Or if we hit our winner, right now my sister Rosie is the one that's winning with all the shares. I can't thank you enough, sweetheart. Bianca, I need you to help me share, honey. And then if you help me share, I know that we'll grow, because I need you to help me share, sweetie. I need people in your age group to come and watch, because this is pretty fun stuff. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but if I do say so myself, I mean, come on, tell me this is not the most awesome things. And then all you have to do is, if you make one with the same rolls of mesh, you could make 2 skirts, and you could make 2 different witches. All you have to do is get the hats, or make the hats, which I can show you how to make. See? Same legs. What do you think? Hi, Lupita. How are you? Thank you, Bianca. I appreciate you showing people. And then what you can do is we can take this hat. I want to show you what hat I made for this one. What do you think about this hat for this one? Hmm? You like it? And then you could put all kinds of ornaments. Let me just give you some ideas. These are at the dollar store, right? You could put some ornaments on your, you could put whatever, again, Deco Exchange. Fill some of these up in here. Fill it up, or fill it up with more of these if you like. I think it would look better with these. Another row of that. You guys, and you're all set. Look how beautiful this velvet hat came out. Look how beautiful. Look at this one. You guys like them? Okay. So that's what I have for you today. Any questions? Does everybody get this? You got this, Bianca? You love the velvet? Yeah, that was another design of mine, Bianca. I don't know. I think your mom might have seen it. Did you see it, Roses, last time you were here? Yeah, your mom might have seen it when I was kind of trying to come up with ideas. I like the velvet with the velvet, personally. Isn't that like the cutest thing? That's my favorite. Well, please keep sharing, and we'll promise to see you here again next Thursday when we'll be making a clown. Shop at Deco Exchange. Remember, you get that extra 10% off just for being in my group. Think of a group name for our group, ladies. We need to get a group name. I want it to be something hot and spicy. Maybe, I don't know. Bianca, you're going to have to be responsible to pick your aunt's group name. Alright, I want it to be something empowering. I want it to be something creative, and I'm just struggling with that. So let's find a group name. Let's keep growing so that we can get Facebook to show my stuff more often. Thanks, you guys. Love you. Have a great evening.